Welcome to your daily focus for February the 11th, 2020. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all of the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. I send it right back to you. Absolutely. So February the 11th, the master number, the 11, that would be the Justice card in our tarot deck. So it's about cutting away the things that no longer belong in our life. Getting rid of the clutter. Releasing negative energies. If we have the numerology of the day up, it would be a 17, and that is the Star card. So making the impossible possible, seeing the way forward, embracing a unique path forward. Absolutely. 1 plus 7 is an 8. So walk with integrity. Expect to go the long route. And it's an action kind of day. Whenever we have the 8 energy, it's an action kind of day. So do some action towards a goal, a dream, a desire to make it possible going forward. Remember, making the impossible possible. That's the 17 energy. We have the sun in Aquarius. And we have the moon. I think the moon is in Virgo for almost the complete day. I think maybe after supper time, it moves a little bit more into, or it moves into, not a little bit more, it moves into Libra. So we can go from having a very productive day of cleaning out the cupboards, getting rid of the clutter, understanding what is essential to take forward with us, understanding what has no longer any value and we don't want to take forward with us. It could be about behaviors and habits, absolutely, or it could be about your environment. It could be people, too. People that weigh you down, that are negative, that, you kind of lose your energy just being around them. And then we move into a more compromising harmony approach as the evening approaches. Let's see what the cards have to say. So our first card is, look at that, the Strength card, the 8. So it's very much about walking with a purpose, a sense of integrity, a compassion, to initiate something, to put energy behind, enabling us to do the steps that must be taken. It's about being truthful. It's being about honesty. It's about being kind. It's about standing in our own strength. And not with, not a strength that is overbearing to others, but in harmony with others. Oh, look at this, the Empress. Wow, strong energy today. The Empress shows up. She's one of our highest intuitives in the deck. She is also one of our highest diplomats in the deck. She thinks things through, but she's about fertility, new beginnings, new starts, new adventures. Where do you want to go? Who do you want to become? What do you want to create? So the Empress is here enabling us to move forward in our path. In the path that we choose, the path that we desire. I would have to say, I get her sitting there almost in a meditative state. So meditate, absolutely, about your tomorrow, about what you want to come in. With the Virgo moon energy, we could see what is holding us back a little bit clearer, have a better understanding. The clarity would come in. And so when that new moon arrives, we are ready to step onto that path of newness. Stepping into that opportunity or that relationship or that new routine, that health conscious approach perhaps. And we have the 7 of Cups. I would have to say this is with the Virgo moon, and we really have to sit there and really have to think about what is weighing us down. What is negative energy in our life? What is just simply clutter? We will feel so much more empowered when that Libra energy hits us if we take the time today to make sure that we are getting rid of the clutter, because we'll be in a more harmonious state, a more balanced state by the time the Libra moon appears. And we'll really celebrate ourselves and our accomplishments. Now, maybe it's people, maybe it's your environment, maybe you need to simplify. Maybe you just need to attack that closet once and for all. So it's beautiful, strong energy to pave the way for our path tomorrow. Do something, get active. That allows you to put something in the past, complete something, let go of something. We'll get a well-being card here. And today we have the secret of creating anything desire, get happy. When we get happy, we raise our energy. When we raise our energy, we are in the energy state of the things that we truly want to come into our life. The things that will make us happier, more joyful. More of a celebration of each and every moment of our existence. So the secret to anything and bringing anything in is happiness, is joy. So today, when we're cleaning that clutter, we want to celebrate that we are getting rid of that stuff, that it no longer holds an energy in our environments anymore. That we have simplified in some way, clearing the path for our tomorrow to come in, making space, making room for it. As you practice happy thoughts, you practice your connection with source and well-being. From your place of being happy, you have access to all that you desire. So raise your energy. Raise your energy. I thought I had them quiet for this one, but no, we still have to go back to the training a little bit more. They're not getting it yet. That's Milo and Dylan you hear in the background. They're rescue dogs. They've really never been homed in a home before, neither one of them, and so they don't know their manners quite yet, but they are learning. And they do, if you've been watching me since July when I got Milo, and then our Dylan, and then I think September we got Milo. If you've been watching me at that time with their behavior, you'll say it's 110% better, but we're still striving for better than this. Practice happy thoughts. Think of ways that you can bring in joy in your life. Maybe it's a phone call to the grandkids. Maybe it is a phone call to one of your children that have grown but you don't talk to them enough. Put a smile on your face. I have one friend and she has an album on her phone of just pictures that make her smile and bring in happiness. So when she, several times a day, she says she goes through these pictures and they raise her up, they raise her energy. It could be as simple as that. We don't have to spend any money in order to, in fact, spending money actually works against raising our happiness so often we don't even realize it. So look for things that make you happy. If you are in a very depressive mood, or you just went to the mailbox and you got all those bills and you're thinking, and it just weighed you down instantly. Think of monkey water skiing, wearing a pink bandana, eating a banana. Okay, it's very much a scientific proven thing. We cannot have a depressive thought and a happy thought at the same time. So we're in that depressive state. We tell our brains to imagine this picture. The brain has no choice but to imagine this picture, and you're going to get a smile. And in that split second, in that very split second, start dancing, start singing, start doing something to encourage that happiness, that joy to be present for longer than just that moment, just that second. And we'll get our animal cards here. Sing your song. Sing your song. Absolutely. Start singing, start dancing, start moving, start feeling alive. The bluebird says, sing your song. Create, sing, express, and respect. A bird does not sing because it has an answer, it sings because it has a song. Isn't it time to listen to the song in your heart? Bluebird tells you that you've been hiding, and now it's time for you to sing whatever song you feel. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a happy song. If you're feeling sad, then maybe it's a sad tune that you need. Honor your emotions and express them. However, Bluebird would prefer that your song turn into one of happiness and higher emotion. So it's all about raising our energy, being conscious of bringing in the happiness, bringing in the joy today, putting a smile on your face in some way, or a smile on somebody else's. Because when you can put a smile on somebody else's face, you automatically put a smile on your face. So maybe it's a compliment you pay forward. Maybe it's a task that somebody is unable to do. Somebody is bedridden and you go and you pick them up a nice gourmet meal for them to enjoy, even though they can't get out or they can't cook right now. Or maybe you go over there for the afternoon so they can sleep, and you take care of their kids and clean the house a little bit for them and give them that well-deserved break. They will smile and you will smile 10 times more by doing something like that. So if you're looking for really raising your joy, yes, you can imagine the monkey water skiing with the pink bandana eating a banana, but you can also go out there and make somebody else's life enriched in some small way. It doesn't need to cost anything other than a moment of your time sometimes. It could be just a smile to a stranger to let them know that somebody noticed them. Bluebirds are gentle, non-aggressive creatures that tend to avoid confrontation and are patient with other kinds. If a bluebird feels threatened or is upset, it stands its ground and defends itself and its own kind. Bluebird has shown up in your reading because it feels as though you have allowed others to take what is yours, and now it's time to stand strong. So where have you given away your empowerment? And where do you need to reclaim it as yours? The situation could have just arrived, or it could be an argument that has lingered for years. Respect what is said, but know you need to respect yourself as well in your own stance. Don't shoulder in others' problems if they aren't taking the same responsibility. It's important to be patient and kind with your words. And that's really, the strength card coming out here. It's important to be patient and kind, to show that compassion. You have nothing to explain or defend. This is your life. And by following the song within your heart, you will be guided. Any frustrations, conflicts arriving in your path are to teach you patience and make sure that you are truly listening and not becoming misguided. Because bluebird is the color blue, it is often associated with the throat chakra and creative expression. Pick up a musical instrument, a pen, a paintbrush. If you feel that you can't vocalize the song in your life, maybe another creative way will help you lift that song up so that you can finally sing your song. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.